Today we're gonna be making bacalao. It's a Spanish tradition, right, Nana? Where bacalao come from?
Portugal.
Portugal, for real? So this is a Portuguese thing, actually, bacalao, according to my grandma. First, I'm gonna show you the ingredients. So yeah, let's do that. So this is what you guys are gonna need. You're gonna need 2 onions, 3 eggs, tomato paste, capers, sofrito. This is my my own personal concoction right here. You could just buy it already made in the store. You ain't gotta worry about that. But if you have it fresh, it'd be better that way. And we're gonna be using some olives too. Bacalao is naturally very, very salty. So we gotta get some of that salt out of it before we make it. So all you gotta do is get a pot. Doesn't really matter how much water you put in there. Boil it up and then empty your bacalao in there and just, let it sit in there for about 30 minutes. That's how you get the salt out of it. I'm actually... Oh, damn. Think one of the eggs cracked while I'm trying to show you the bacalao.
Is fried cod fish.
Right. So for those of you that don't know, bacalao is cod fish. And today we're going to be using the salted cod chunks. All right. This is the one that I'm using right now. Is there any difference between the boned and the unboned?
Of course.
What's the difference?
One has bones and one doesn't have bones.
What were you saying? You said you like the fillets better?
Yeah.
So the fillets are actually better than the cod chunks. We're going to be using the cod chunks today just because we couldn't find the fillets. Why is the fillets better?
It's just better.
So this is the next step. You take your 3 eggs, boil them up. Cut the veggies like so. After the 30 minutes, this is what your bacalao is going to look like. You taste a piece to see if it's still too salty. I like the way it is right now. So now we move on to the next step. I forgot to mention, by the way, we also added some red peppers in the ingredients. In case you didn't know what that was, they're not tomatoes. Those are just red peppers. So you want to cut it up just like that. And then this is the next step. How much you think is in there? About what?
A half a red peppers.
No. In this pan, there's about how much oil in there you think?
A half a cup. It doesn't matter.
So about a half a cup of olive oil in there. Let it simmer like so.
Quarter cup.
About a quarter cup of olive oil is the next step. Put that in the pan. That's the heat level. Have it like on high right there. And how long you gonna heat that up for?
Until it's hot.
That you just heat it up till it's hot.
Give me a tablespoon.
This is what our eggs are doing right now.
You want to make the eggs hard boiled.
You want to make the eggs hard boiled, just so you know. So that's easy enough.
Give me a tablespoon.
And then you start adding the sofrito. Put about a tablespoon of sofrito in there. We start adding all the peppers and the onions. So as you can see, everything is sizzling pretty good now. Now we just mix everything around. Everything is looking good. Reduce the heat to low so you can see. And just so we're clear, we only used 1 onion in here. I know in the beginning I had 2 onions up there, but we only put 1 in there for now. And what are we doing right now? No, just sprinkling some tomato paste in there.
A squirt.
Just a squirt of tomato paste in there, like so. Now we're gonna, instead of a tablespoon, about a teaspoon of capers. But we only used a teaspoon for the purposes of using the back end of the spoon. So you could do the same if you want. Now we're adding in some of those olives. So let's see, we got about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're gonna put about 10 to 12 olives in there. Now that our bacalao is fully drained, we add that into the mix. My grandma wants me to get some yuca now, so I'm about to go in the fridge and do that. And what are we doing now? Now, just mixing it up for now, right? You're gonna mix it up like so. I'm gonna keep the camera rolling on this one just so you can see exactly how it's done, Boricua style, baby. And then we also gonna be using this. Yeah, baby. Now, the bag has to be cut a certain way. So that way, you could reclose it, because we're not gonna use the whole thing. We're only gonna use some of it. So that's very important. This is the scientific part of our journey today, guys. There you go. Look at that. That's perfect. So now look at that. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
That's enough, right?
7, 8. Yeah, that looks good.
We can always have some tomorrow with us.
There you go. There you go.
Okay.
Now, just to show y'all real quick, see, yuca is a main export out of Puerto Rico. One of the things that, brings in, some money to our lovely island. But look at that. 43 grams of carbs per serving. Let's see. About 4 ounces is about a serving. That's that good carbs right there, baby. Good carbs. Now I'm about to get every last drop of olive oil up in here. So we reduce the flame to low. Now that we had it simmering in there for about probably 10 minutes or so already.
See if there's...
Just had to crack open another bottle of olive oil. Gotta be careful with this part right here. How about that? Whoa! Oh, my grandma's going crazy with the olive oil. Alright, cool. So there you go. There you see. I don't know how much that was, but looks like a good amount. So now with our eggs, see, once you see them do that, we're done. Could take that off.
Just say make hard work.
So now another thing that you want to keep in mind here, just so we're all on the same page. Initially, when we're putting the olive oil in, it's just to make them boil. You know, like the flame is you want to get it to the point where the olive oil is getting hot. Then as you add the veggies and everything else in there, you could customize how hot you want it. And then especially as you add the bacalao, you could turn up the flame a little bit to get it going a bit. Then this is what it looks like when everything is in. So once everything is in, you could put it back on low, and then you let it. How long would you let it simmer for now?
No, nothing. It's done.
So
just put the eggs on.
It's pretty much done now. So and then our eggs are done. So now what we're gonna do is deshell these eggs, obviously, and then we're gonna throw it. We're gonna throw it right back in the pan. How we gonna do this?
We're gonna slice them.
And then just throw it right in that pan, right?
Yeah.
So we're gonna slice these up. We're gonna deshell them. We're gonna slice them up, and then we're gonna throw it right in there, and then I'm gonna show you what that looks like now. So we're actually gonna be using a professional egg slicer right now. If you've never seen one, here's one in action. After everything has been deshelled. Look at that. Ooh, I bet you ain't never seen nobody like that. I bet you ain't never seen an egg slicer used in this capacity, man. This is like high-end stuff right now. So now this is what it looks like. The next step is going to be mixing it all up, and you're gonna get to see my reaction while I'm eating it, so you can see how good it is. That will be the final step for today's lesson. And by the way, there is one last step. While that's done, this boils the yuca for about 20 minutes. That's on high. So this is what the finished product looks like. So here we go. I'm about to take a bite. I'm gonna get like a nice mix of everything. Got the egg. Woo! Pardon me. I just had to contain myself. It was so good, I almost wanted to just jump in my pool. Because I just got all warm inside. Food is so good. But thank you for watching this Bacalao video. I hope you enjoyed it. Some more Puerto Rican cooking for the holidays for you guys. So in case you get hungry and you don't know what to make, you can make this meal in about 30 minutes. A good tip, you can actually put the yuca to boil before you start doing everything. Could make this all happen in about 30 minutes. Thank you for watching.